Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the last day of palette week. We are going to end the week by talking about 9 tempting eyeshadow palettes that are currently on the market. Most of them are new releases, but there are a couple on my list that have been around for a while. So if you guys are interested in hearing about, I was going to do 10, but then I couldn't find 10. There was only 9. So if you guys are interested in hearing about 9 palettes that are tempting me, that I haven't yet purchased, but like I definitely have my eye on, then stay tuned. But first, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you consider doing so before you go. I post videos every single Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright you guys, so like I said, this is the last day, day 5 of palette week. If you have missed any of the previous videos, they will all be linked down below. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about my makeup look, like when I go to edit. I feel like, I don't know if I like the eyes with like the really cool tone lid, and then like it's super conflicting, so I feel like I look really fall up here, and then my shirt says tequila, lime, and sunshine, so we'll see what happens when we edit. So we're gonna start with a palette that has been tempting me for a while. I think that this has been out at least a year if I'm not mistaken, but it is the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. I think that this is so beautiful, especially for like a neutral lover. Especially for a neutral lover, and then just has like a couple pops of color. I really want this palette. I imagine someday down the road I will pick it up. I just have not yet bitten the bullet, which is actually funny because you guys will see in my upcoming makeup rehab, I just purchased the Dominique Cosmetics Rustic Glam palette, and I picked that over the Latte palette. I don't know why, because I would definitely probably get more use out of the Latte palette, but regardless, it looks beautiful. I don't know if I've heard one bad review of this palette, so that is definitely one that has been tempting me since it released. And also from Dominique Cosmetics, tempting palette number 2 is the one that they just announced. It is the Celestial palette, and this palette, you guys, looks so beautiful. I love like the teaser photo that Kristen Dominique has. Like her eye makeup just looks stunning in that picture. Now this is a palette that like I know wouldn't really be everyday, like an everyday palette, but it just looks so pretty. I love Kristen Dominique, so just want to support her too. Definitely a palette that I could see myself picking up. Next up is another new release, and when I first saw this I was like, nope, like definitely don't think I'm gonna buy that. But the more I look at it and the more like I've seen swatches, I'm like, okay, mine changed. And it is the ABH Norvina Volume 1 palette. And I think the 2 things that are like really throwing me off about this is, 1, it is a large 25 pan eyeshadow palette, and typically I prefer smaller eyeshadow palettes, and 2, it's $60, which I totally understand because you are getting 25 eyeshadows, but it's just a really large palette and pricey. I do love ABH. I like their eyeshadow formula, so I definitely could see myself again picking this one up. It's tempting me. I definitely would wait until a sale to purchase this one, just because I don't feel like an immediate need to go out and purchase it, but I could see it landing in my makeup collection in the future. Another new release that at first I wasn't interested in at all, but I've seen a lot of reviews on it and positive reviews and just beautiful eye looks created with this palette, and it is the Sigma Enchanted palette. This looks so beautiful, specifically like the green shimmery like evergreen shade, like looks so beautiful. Also the like shifting shade I think just looks absolutely stunning, and again I've seen so many people create beautiful looks with this palette that it's definitely like on my radar. I don't necessarily know if I'll pick this up or not. Like this is one that I'm definitely like on the fence about, whereas the like Norvina Volume 1 I know eventually I'll probably buy that. This one I'm super on the fence about. If you guys own this palette, have tried this palette, leave me a comment down below and let me know if I need it, but that is another one that like is tempting me. Okay, I have 2 Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes to talk about. One of them is not released yet, and it won't be released until next week, September 6th. And it is the Midnight Sun palette. I'm looking at my phone right now just to like look at the swatches. It looks so beautiful. I've been really into like green eyeshadows of any variety, and there is like this like yellow green shade in there, as well as like kind of like a green brown shade that just looks so stunning, as well as the purple and like the champagne shimmer. I think if I were to pick up a Pat McGrath 10 pan palette, the $125 ones, pains me to even say that, this would probably be the first one. Either this or the next one that I'm going to talk about, which is the Mothership 5 Bronze Temptation. This has been tempting me since it released. And again, there's that like green, like it's duochrome, trichrome, like it just looks like such a unique shade. That like vibrant red also speaks to me, and then you also have like your neutral bronzy shades. This one looks so stunning too. I really want both of them, but if I bought both of them, it'd be $350, and I can assure you that that won't be happening. Maybe I'll ask for one for Christmas from my husband. I think that both look beautiful, and honestly, if I had to choose one, I don't know if I could choose. So you guys should weigh in the comments and let me know between the two. So let me know in the comments below which of the two you like better. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on these. Okay, another new release, and I just saw this one last night. By the way, I get all my information on like new releases from Trendmood1, so I'll have her Instagram link down below. And normally stuff from Bobbi Brown does not interest me at all or intrigue me at all, but when I saw this, I was blown away. So this is the Holiday 2019 Bobbi Brown Kaleidoscope palette. It should be available sometime between October and November, so it's obviously their holiday palette. The packaging, for one, just looks so beautiful. I cannot even, like I can't even, like basic white girl, I can't even. But then like the actual shades look like the pans look like a kaleidoscope. It's just so beautiful, you guys. The shades are like pretty basic with that pop of blue. Honestly, this would be like I'm purchasing it for the packaging as well as how the eyeshadow pans look. And I really want this. So that one's definitely tempting me. Now that we've talked about a bunch of expensive eyeshadow palettes, let's talk about a more affordable one. This is also a new release. It is the BH Cosmetics Take Me to Ibiza palette. This is a 35 pan eyeshadow palette, which is one thing that kind of is like pushing me away from the palette. But I love my BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. In fact, I actually do have it on my eyes today. I went with like a, well, I tried to go with like a pumpkin spice latte sort of a look. I did something a little bit different. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and this is what happened. I still feel like I'm not going to dig this with like the lip color. It's a little intense. I haven't worn like a cool toned lip in a long time, as at least like a deeper shade. Anyway, again, there are a ton of greens in here that just look so pretty. I also really like the swatches of like the teal blues as well as the pinks. And my Weekend Festival palette, like I really like the quality of it. This palette costs $20. $20. You get 35 shades, and then there's like some face shades at the bottom too. I'm not going to purchase this right away, but this is definitely something that is on my radar. I would definitely consider purchasing this in the future. I'd like to go in the store and see if I can swatch it just to see some of the swatches. But my one drawback, again, is just how large it is. I don't typically reach for like super large palettes. So this is one that I, again, am on the fence about. Like, I don't necessarily know if this will ever end up in my collection, but I'm definitely eyeing it. And then the last palette is not a new release, but this is from Nabla Cosmetics. It is their Secret palette. Again, there's like some blue-green teal shades in this palette that just like have me sucked in. Also, the bronze and chocolatey shades look so pretty in this palette. It retails for $39, and Nabla is available on the Ulta website, at least a few items, but I don't think this has been in stock since it released on the Ulta website. So I'm waiting for it to be available there because I will purchase this in a heartbeat. There's like a green shade that almost looks like a, not neon, but I don't know how to describe it, but I literally like feel like I'm buying it for the one shade. I'll post a picture on the screen. It's the one that is next to the matte like teal shade. That green shimmery shade just looks so stunning. I have to have this. And this has been something on my radar since it released, but Nabla is only available either on their website or was only available on their website. I think you can get some things at Nordstrom, but I don't know that I ever saw this palette available on Nordstrom because I feel like I went to purchase it there and then it wasn't there. So I just haven't gotten around to actually purchasing this. And like I said, if it ever in its lifetime becomes available on Ulta, if it ever gets in stock, I will be buying this. So That is the 9th palette of the 9 palettes that are currently tempting me. You guys will have to leave me a comment down below and let me know what palettes are currently tempting you. Other than that, thank you so much for sticking around to watch this video, and if you've watched any of my other palette week videos, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed and had fun. I definitely want to do another palette themed week in the future. Thanks again for watching this video, and I will catch you in, well, I will have a video tomorrow, so I will catch you in tomorrow's video, you guys. Bye.